So what we are discussing in the last class, we have done with the maps. So lot of work we have done with the maps. Let me open the tab. I think I forgot to upload the PPT. Today I will upload everything. Don't forget that. Okay. So this is yesterday's one. Let me try to open the tab. Yes, this. So this one I will upload today. I just forgot it. So we have seen the normal map, how to see the country. Then we have also seen a lot of things like uh, states to represent and to find the regions and also different color patterns based on the sale value, how we can decide the size of the bubble. Okay, unique colors also we have seen, and also you can see field map with a specific color for every state. Okay, and the heat map representation based on the sale value, we can decide the color pattern. And I already told you how to change the color also. Okay, so and
Is there
let's
any,
say yes, please.
yeah, is there anything mentioned over the PPT like how to change the colors and all? I did not see anything content. Content means the written things.
So where I mean in the map you are asking or in the table you are asking in
No,
the
no, no.
PPT or
In this PPT, the steps which is how to change the colors, how to change the
no,
things.
that we will provide separately if you need it. So in the class only I'm telling you how to change everything. You can follow the steps how exactly. Here only the sheets will be there. Whatever the sheets that we have done yesterday. So every day those sheets will be there. So normally in the visualization also we can write a caption on the bottom or we can write a caption also. What are the steps that we need to follow that possibility is also there. That also will show.
Sure.
And sales, profits, those things we have seen very, very clear. So this is
Yeah.
yesterday's one. So today, let's go in depth and let's learn in a very detailed way. Let me open new one today's book. Okay. So all we know, so the data will be loaded and we need to go to the sheet and whatever the things that you are doing, you just need to give the name for the sheet. You just need to give the name for the sheet. So let's say, first of all, from where we will start. That is the biggest part. So from we have done with the map and we have done with the field map. Okay, two maps we have done. So let's do one thing. Today I will tell you about pie chart. How the pie chart will be represented. Second one, parts we will see in upcoming sections. Don't worry. Pie chart, table map, okay, which is very important. I will tell you the drawbacks and advantages and disadvantages of the tree map. And also let's see the histogram. So these three we will see. Okay, these three we will see. Let's say for example, online people clear now, all voice is clear now, everything.
Yes, come on.
So tree map. So I already told you just go to the rename option and we just need to type pie chart. First pie chart. Okay. So pie chart, the theoretical part of the pie chart is very, very important. So pie chart, it will be represented in two different ways. Okay. In Python, it will be represented in one way. Here, it will be represented in one way. 90% content is same. But when we start Python, definitely there you will get to know more information. For example, pie chart looks like a circle. Okay. Pie chart looks like a circle. So to understand the pie chart, let me take a sample data. I'm going to take some sample data. Let's say I will take some company names. Company names. Okay. So let me take the company names. For example, I'm going to take Google. Okay. Microsoft, MSFT, Microsoft. I'm going to take something like Meta. I'm going to take something like Apple, and I'm going to take something like IBM. Okay. Suppose I'm taking how many? How many companies I'm taking? Five companies I'm taking. So let me write the revenue also. Let me also write the revenue. So imagine Google, suppose Google is getting around $1,200 per week or per month, some revenue. Okay. Microsoft suppose 900, Meta 500, Apple around 250, and IBM just $20. Imagine these are the companies, and each company the revenue. Each company the revenue. Okay. Now, so these data you can use different sheets, different maps, and you can do it. No, sir, I want to do only pie chart means there will be a process. If you want to do the bar chart, there will be a process. Tree map, there will be a process. So a single data, you can use different maps and you can do it. That is not a big deal. So our agenda is to get to know more about the pie chart. Okay. So I'm going to take the circle. Pie chart looks like a perfect circle. Okay. There are two different things. Circle completely will be divided based on the label value. Okay. Circle అన్ని నోట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. నోట్బుక్స్ లో లేనిది రాదు. I'm telling you, మీకు this is not a small course. Everything should be on the notebook. PPT or PDF or anything just to help you whenever you are traveling or anything. Okay. Everything should be in the notebook. It's a very detailed course. Whatever the examples, let's say why I am telling you these examples. If anybody asks you pie chart in the interview, you need to take immediately a short example and you need to explain in front of them with a short example. And in your mock interviews also, this detailed content will be asked. So in the mock interviews here also, nobody will ask you to do the graph or anything. If we drag and drop automatically, the graph will come. So graph is not a point here. How the graph is coming, how the math intuition is working. Everything detailedly you need to write. Okay, please note down. It will really help you. If we only focus on the PPT, PDF, these kind of things, we can't be a proper developer at all. Okay? So circle will be divided based on label value. Okay. Circle will be divided based on the label value. I already told you what is the meaning of label. Google, Microsoft, Meta, Apple, IBM. Five labels are there. Five unique labels, which are not repeating. So there are five unique labels. So let's say Google is having 1200, Microsoft 900. Every company has their own revenue. So what I'm going to do? So for example, 1200 means most of the portions, most of the portion, so will be given to the Google. Most of the portion will be given to the Google. And second highest priority, Microsoft. So Microsoft will be given the 900. Okay. Let's say third highest priority, some Meta. So based on the values, you can take the size based on the value. Meta, Apple 250. If you want a proper sizes, so what you can do is, so Google 200, 1200. So mostly half of the portion, if I'm not wrong, will be occupied with the Google only. So let's say, for example, Microsoft. Okay. So Meta, Apple something like 200, 250, right? And IBM 20. Okay. IBM 20. Clear now? So based on the label value, dividing the circle is known as a pie chart. And here also, when we go, there is no internal parameter here basically. But if we go in Python, according to the what In Python, what we can do is all the circle will be treated like 100%. All the circle will be treated like 100%. Out of 100%, how much percentage Google is occupying, Microsoft is occupying. Those parameters will be also there in Python. Thus, we will see. Don't worry about it. So you understood now the concept of the pie chart. Every graph you will be having the concept. So I need to implement the pie chart. And whenever you are going to work with the Tableau, when you work with the Power BI, it's a different story. Power BI is very flexible tool. Everyone can understand very easily. So if you just drag and drop, all the things will be done automatically. But in Tableau, it will be very complicated to understand the rules. Tableau will work completely with the help of rules. So when you want to implement the pie chart, when you want to implement the pie chart, so make sure what are the rules that you need to keep in mind. This is pie chart already. So you see here, when I take my mouse cursor, when I take my mouse cursor on top of the pie chart, you can see some information is coming there. Yes or no? For pie chart, try, which means if you want to implement the pie chart, what it is expecting, one or more dimensions, one or two measures, one or more dimension, which means only one. So the Tableau language is one or more dimensions, means keep only one dimension. How many? So it is having something like one or more, right? So what we have to do? So it is asking one or more means we can give two, three, no, not like that. One or more means give only one dimension. And what it is telling, one or two measures, one or two, one or two measures. Either you can give one numerical column or two numerical column. I already told no. Dimensions means the upper area, measures means the lower area. You understood, right? So that is what the pie chart is expecting. One dimension and one measure. So the point here is, let's say, I want to find out, I want to find out each product, how many sales are happening, or else each region, how many sales are happening. How many regions are there in our data? Regions we have four: East, West, South, Central. We have four regions. Okay. So let's say, for example, I'm going to take the region. Okay. So you can ask me, sir, what about this row and the column? This you will get to know, like what is the purpose of these two. You will get to know when we discuss the bar charts. Don't worry in that. But as of now, according to the pie chart tool in the table, if you are using the tool, you need to follow the rules that is acceptable by the tool only. Let's say I will give you one best example. Online people sometimes, after completing the English explanation, I will use the Telugu explanation. There are few students, they will also need to understand properly. First, I will explain in English. After completing in English, I will explain in Telugu also. So don't worry because of the language barrier. Okay, all understood, right, guys? So let's say what I'm trying to say is every tool has their own rule. Okay, in a simple way, I will tell you. Mac operating system is there. I mean, laptop is there. I mean, Apple laptop. In the same way, Linux, Ubuntu laptop is there. Windows laptop is there. Whatever the features that you have in the Windows, do it available in the Linux. I mean, Ubuntu. It's completely different. Ubuntu from the starting till the end, completely different, highly secured. Okay, it's a different story. Once you get into the real time, what happens? Nobody will work with the Windows. Anybody works? So I think working professionals, I think they might have a good idea. So in the real time, mainly for the data science people here, no one will work with the Windows operating system. Everyone will work with the Linux, Ubuntu, Linux service. I mean, those operating systems. Let's say, for example, some other people will use Apple laptops. So three different laptops, three different operating systems. So do all the features are same? Do all the working processes same? No, right? Everything is software only. No? The agenda is what? To do the application development or to do some work to customize the work. We are using the operating systems. We are using the laptop. But according to the operating system only, we need to perform. We need to give the inputs. Here also, let's say point number one is Tableau will be having Tableau rules. Okay. And Power BI will be having Power BI rules. So these two is used for the EDA. And using the Python, matplotlib and C1 statistics also, we do the more analysis when compared to logically, if we think in a real-time perspective, when compared to the Tableau, when compared to the Power BI, the more efficient analysis, in-depth analysis will be done with the help of Python only. Okay. So three different things for the EDA, three different implementations. Okay. That we need to keep in mind. So don't think all will work in a similar way. No, everything has their own priorities. So now we are going to discuss about the pie chart. So here if you see in the pie chart is expecting one dimension, which means from the upper area. So from this area, whatever you see, from this area, it is expecting one particular column. From the measures, from the numerical features, it's expecting one particular column. So what I am trying to do, I am first of all, I want to find out every region, how many sales are going on. Every region, how many sales are going on. So if you see in the yesterday section, we find out one analysis. So yesterday, what analysis we had? So we have done the sales. Yesterday, I got to know California and New York is having the highest sales. Texas and Washington, second highest. Remaining all comes under the last. So now one information I got yesterday. Okay. And I got like what are the states included. Everything I got detailed daily, whatever we are working. You are going to pull the information. Don't forget about it. So I'm going to take the region. So first I'm going to take the region. You can keep in the column or you can keep in the row. Anywhere you can keep. Okay. The agenda is pie chart is expecting one dimension and one measure. This is my agenda. So first what I will do, one dimension I'm taking. Anywhere you keep. That's not a point here. And one measure, sales I will take keep it. And I told you in the last section, defaultly whenever you do any operation, whenever you do any operation, automatically what happens? Sum. Okay. So in the sale column, four regions are there. Wherever there is a north rows, all the north rows sales will be added. Yesterday we have seen how the north rows will be added. I mean region wise, how they will be added. For example, let's say I clearly told you, see the last section. Imagine you are having the east rows. So all the east rows sale values you add. What happens? Yeah, what happens? Total sales in the east area you will be getting. Okay, west area. Total sales in the west area will get. Very simple. Wherever there is a west, all those rows sale values you need to add. Very simple. So region wise sales you will be getting. I clearly given the part yesterday. Now the point is, let's say a region I am collecting, four regions. I am going to take the sale and I am going to keep it here. Defaultly bar chart is coming. Defaultly bar chart is coming. But what is our agenda? Pie chart. So I am going to click on the pie chart. See, pie chart is activated or not. So I am going to click on the pie chart. I am going to close it. Okay. I'm going to close it. Even you can see the legend also. I told you what is the purpose of legend? To see the information. No, that's okay. Explain in a very detailed way how I explained yesterday. Hmm. So yesterday what I told, legend is used to if there is already a visualization and if you want to pull the information on top of it or already one visualization is there. It is also showing some information. But on top of it, if you want to get more information, more insights, you will use the legend. Okay. So now see, the pie chart is very small if I'm not wrong. Pie chart is very, very small. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on the, if I click on the enter view, it will increase. And you can see here, there will be few options called caption. So some person, I think someone is asked now. So caption is there now here in this one. I'm going to click on this caption downward arrow and I'm going to click on the caption. So I can write some theory here. So I can write the theory. Let me do that one. Just give me a downward arrow caption. Okay. Just a downward arrow caption. So for the visualization, we can add the theory. So that what are the rules that we are following in that particular visualization? You can note them. It's like a notes for every visualization. It's like a notes. So for example, I will write here very clearly. So in this chart, I am using the regions with their sum of sales. Okay? Sum of sales, and each region was mentioned. Each region was mentioned with unique color. Okay, with some unique color. You can use the Grammarly software, so it will give you more proper way of writing the English. Okay? So you can use the Grammarly. It's very simple. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. You can just select it. You can just select it. You can just hold it. Little bit. You can increase the size, and if you want to change the color, you can change the color properly. You can write. Click on apply. Click on OK. See, for every chart you are writing notes. You can write a notes, and that notes will be available. That notes is also very, very customized. So you can change or you can do whatever you want. So basically, four regions are there. Every region sale value is mentioned here very, very clearly. So see here, I will take the mouse cursor here. See, if you click on the entire view, that is the finalized size. Like you can't, you just need to use here and you can increase the sizes. But the size is very enough, I think. So now I want to show all the region names. What I have to do. So here we are having the legend, of course. Like every color belongs to which region. And to drag the region into chart or into the label. Into the label. So I'm going to drag the region to the label. So it is coming, and let's say for example, I already told you whenever we are passing the sale, whenever we are passing the sale, default mathematical intuition, default mathematical intuition is nothing but sum. Sum will happen. Okay. Every region, all the values will add. Every region, all the values will add. This is what happens. If only sum only will be happen. No, sir, I don't want sum. I want average means that possibility is also there. Let's say, for example, you can see here. Now, what I told you, every region, sum of the sales. Now, I don't want the sum of the sales. Every region, for example, let's go to the Excel sheet first. Let me open the Excel sheet somewhere. Somewhere the Excel sheets. Suppose I'm opening the data. This is the data, right, that which you are working. This is the data. So in this particular data, I want only, I'm focusing on the region. So no, there is this region here. Okay. Every region, how many, sales are happening? That is what I'm finding out. So first of all, what I'm going to do is see. Okay, don't worry about it. See here, I will click on it. I will only select the south related rows. All the south related rows are inside. You just add everything. You just keep on add all the south related sales values If we add means you will be getting sum of the sales. Sum of the sales for the south area. Sum of the sales for the east area. నేను చెప్తున్నానంటే మిమ్మల్ని విజువలైజేషన్స్ అడగరు. గుర్తుపెట్టు. విజువలైజేషన్స్ యూకేజీ ఎల్కేజీ పీపుల్ కూడా చేస్తారు. హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్. ఓకే, అది ఎలా వస్తుంది, దానికి బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ ఏం జరుగుతుంది, ఇది తెలిస్తేనే మీరు డేటా సైంటిస్ట్ కానీ డేటా అనలిస్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ విజువలైజేషన్స్, కలర్ మార్చడం అండ్ పాయింట్ కాదు ఇక్కడ. Okay? How it is coming, why we are calling sum of sale. Okay, region wise. So we, for example, we have 10 rows. 3 rows belongs to south, 3 rows belongs to east, 3 rows belongs to west, and 1 row belongs to central. For example, wherever there is a 3 rows, okay, I will write the math intuition here properly. Please note down the math intuitions. I'll take some sample data. If you want, you can take 3 to 4 more columns, but I will take here only 2 columns or 3 columns, anything. Let me take something here. Or else I can write here, I can share the sheets directly. Okay. So sale understand. So here what I will do, I hope already we have the data here. Okay. Already we have some data. So same type of data, region wise sales also I will take. Okay, region wise sales. Region wise. So here we will pass another parameter also. So both the things I will tell you very clearly. A short data I will take, a small data. Imagine I am having the region column. Imagine I am having the region column. I am having the subcategory column. Subcategory column means what? What is in the subcategory? Products. We are having the products in the subcategory. The product belongs to which category is present in the category column. Okay. I'm going to write the sales. Okay. So let's write some data here. Let's say I'm going to write east, west, okay, east, west, east, and west. I'm taking only 2 regions. Same thing you can apply if there is a 4 regions also. You need to understand the concept. Okay. Next, subcategory. For example, I'm going to mobile, chairs, tables. Okay. Mobiles, tables, chairs, tables. For example. Okay. You can take something like another column and you can write here customer name. Customer name. Imagine this is the customer name column. So he is John. The John is the customer. Peter is the customer. Harry is the customer. Vicky is the customer. Okay. Mark is the customer. Michael is the customer. Okay. And also some other name. Henry is the customer. Okay. Total how many customers we have? We have 7 customers in front of us. Every customer belongs to which region and what products they are buying. How many sales happen? So let's say, suppose 120, 80, 60, 135, 40, okay, 40, 85, and 100. Suppose this is the data, some sample data. And this is some sample data. In these data, there are 2 different operations that we need to do. Number one, 2 operations. Okay, 2 operations. So what are the two different operations? First one, region-wise sales. Okay, region-wise sales. Sorry, I think we can pull the three operations. One is region-wise sales. First, so let's do the first operation. So region-wise sales means we need to target the region column and the sale column. Region column on the sale column. In the region column, how many unique labels are there? In the region column, how many unique labels are there? We are having only two. We are having east and we are having only west. How many times east is repeating? One, two, three, four times. How many times west is repeating? One, two, three. So 4 plus 3, how much? 7. Number of rows are 7, matching. So region wise sales. So in the east region, okay, in the east region, let's say east regions, what is the value? East region sale value 120, 120 plus some I'm using some of the sales in the region wise. So in the east region, 120 plus 60 plus 40 plus 85. Okay, what is the answer? So sum of the sales in the east area is how much? 120 plus 60, 180, 220, 220 plus 80, 300, 305. 305. Okay. So let's say, for example, average of the sale in the east area means what will be the answer? Sum of the sales, sum divided by number. So nothing but sum means 305 we are getting. Sum of the sales divided by number of values. What is the number of values? 4. Okay. 4 ones are of 7. 4 sevens are 28. You will be having 2. So now 4 how many times? 4, 4 6 are 24. You will be having 1. If I keep the dot, I can add 0. 4 2s are 8. So 76.2 is the average. So, so you can do the standard deviation, variance, count distinct. Lot of things will be there. We'll see one by one. Okay. So this is the east related sales. Let's say, for example, I'm going to consider. Let's say, for example, I'm going to consider now west. So let's deal with the west area. So west area, sum of the sales. So first, sum of the sale in the west area. How much? Just add all the values. So 80 plus 135, 80 plus 135 plus 110. Am I right? So 110 plus 80, 190, 190, 290, 225, if I am not wrong. 225, correct me if I am wrong. So 135 plus 110, 110 plus 135, 245. Yes, 225. Okay. This is the sum of sale in the west area. What is the average? What is the average sale in the west area? So very simple. 225 divided by 4. 4 ones are, so 4 5s are 20. I will be having 2 here. I will be having 2. If I cut it, so 25 means 5, 4, 6 are 24. I will be having and 2. So what is the average? 56.2. Yes or no? So region wise, sum of the sale and region wise averages. Okay. I'm telling you once again, in interviews, they will give in the Zoom or in the Outlook. Only two will be there to conduct the interviews. Sometimes only some companies use a Google Meet. Okay. Any interview attend, data analysis interview, data science interview. If you are going for the tool based interview, first round will be Python. For everyone, first round will be Python only. Second round will be Python only. In the third round, they will be having Tableau, statistics kind of interviews. So the point here, what I'm trying to say is, they will give the permission. They will give the permission for the whiteboard, whiteboard. It's 325. Oh, it's 325. 110. Okay, 325 here also. I hope 110 plus 210. Yes, yes. It's 3. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. So it is 325 divided by how many values? I think we have only three values. We have only three values, right? So first value 3. So 3 tens. So 3 tens are 30. I will be having 2 and 8s are 108. I will be having so 1. I think definitely 1 and I can add it. So 108.3 something like that. Okay. So in the interviews they will give the permission for you for the whiteboard. Okay. So they will give the access for the whiteboard and they will ask you to write the same content, mathematical approach and the content. So make sure you be ready in the mathematical approaches also. So sum of the sales and average sales. So this is the pattern one. Same thing we have integrated here. Yes, sir. No? Region wise, wherever there is a east region, all those sales values I have added. West region, all those sales values I have added. Every region, those sales values I have added, and I'm getting the report. So let me take the sale. Let me keep it in the label. Let me take the sale and let me keep it in the label. I'm getting the value or not? Am I getting the value now? So in the West, total sales are how many? The yesterday start. What is the total sales? 22 lakh 97,000. So the total profit 2 lakh 86,000. So, so we are targeting the sales. So total sales in the entire data is nothing but 22 lakh 97,000. So out of 22 lakh 97,000, 7 lakh 25,000 of the sales are happening for the west area only. 5 lakh sales are happening for the central. 6 lakh 78,000 sales are happening for the east. 3 lakh 91,000 sales are happening for the south. You got my point clearly? So if you add all these three, you will be getting 22 lakh 97,000 some change. 890 something will be there. Yes, sir. Now I just want to tell you one thing. Sir, you are representing the values like this. I am not able to understand. I can't understand this. Can you represent this in the form of millions? Can you represent this in the form of thousands? Got my point? Let's say, for example, let's go here. So if we want to represent direct representation is very best. But if you sometimes if you're explaining the details or if you're explaining the report for the client, US client or US any other clients, you need to use dollar symbols or some Indian currency. Indian clients means so instead of writing five triple zeros, I can write 5K. So that flexibility will be also there. So for that purpose, what you have to do is so your values are there, no? Go to here. Where is the values? Why these values are coming? The reason to get these values is nothing but sum of the sales. Sir, no? This one. Text alignment is coming here because of the sum of sale. So what I'm going to do is I will use the downward arrow. Can you see here downward arrow? I'll click on the downward arrow. You can see format option here. If I click on the format option, you will be having a lot of things here. So I will tell you the difference between these two. So there is no need of confusion. Axis option. Axis option means x-axis or y-axis. If you want to do any changes in the x-axis and y-axis, you can do it. But Tableau defaultly, it will give the best x-axis, y-axis. In the Power BI, you won't get the x-axis and y-axis properly according to the representation. Randomly, it will give. We need to adjust the values properly. But Tableau x-axis, y-axis is a best axis representations. That in the if we use the bar charts, you will get to know. So pain means nothing but the values. So pain means what? Nothing but the values. For example, if you have a table, let's say this is the table. No? So pain means nothing but the data inside the table is known as a pain. So now you see here, I am where I am now. You see, pane option is there, no? So in the pane option, I hope everyone can see a option called number. When you are using the total or when you are using the total or grand total, both are same, two different representations, but both will be same, don't worry in that. So if you use the total sales, when you have the table, for example, region wise I am keeping east, west, south, central. So total how much means we'll write the total, no? That flexibility is that we'll see in the tables format in upcoming sections, don't worry in that about the tables also. But as of now, I'm having the values in front of me. Okay, I'm having the values, and this value is coming because of the sum of sale. So I have targeted the downward arrow. So I got a pop-up. I went to the pane option. In the pane option, you can see there is an option called numbers. So what I'm telling, I'm going to click on the downward arrow. Once I click on the downward arrow, you will be having lot of options here. We'll be having lot of options. Let's say standard, number, currency, scientific percentage. So here, number custom is there. Custom. The meaning of custom in the field of artificial intelligence means, let's say, any scientist, there are 10 scientists, they have developed one algorithm, for example, and they released into the market. Who developed that one? Scientist. That is a pre-trained one or predefined one. That is already done and we are using it. Already done, we are using it. We call them as a predefined or pre-trained. But what I will say, you have done the R&D, no? 10 people have done the R&D. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this R&D work and I will develop my own work on top of it. That is known as a custom. Custom means we will use the things, but we will work on our own data. So here also you see standard option is there, custom option is there. Standard means they have given already. I don't want that one. Now I want to change. So now tell me which one I have to choose. Custom. Because I want to change according to my plan. I'm going to click on the custom. After clicking on the custom, you can see after the decimals, how many points you want. After the dot, how many points you want. That defaultly it is 2. No, sir, I want to make it 3 means you can make it 3. After the dot, for example, 56.8989. Now, if you make it 3 means 56.898, only 3 will be there. And you can see the negative values. So what is the meaning of negative value? So negative value here option is nothing but in our particular column, there is no negative value. Okay. The overall, like it can handle the negative value still minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But no worries in that automatically. If there is any negative value in the column, this option will be updated. Okay. So there is no need of focusing on the negative value. Why we are here? Display units. Lot of more than 6,000 options will be there in the tab. Okay, more than 6,000 options, more than 4,000 plus options will be there in the Power BI also. If you focus on each and every small options, it will take almost 1 year to complete the tool. Whatever we need to focus, that we need to target. Okay, keep that in mind. So I want to change the values. Come here. I want to display units. How I want to display? I want to display in the form of thousands. Now, got my point? No, sir, I want to display in the form of millions. Sir, no, thousands is enough, means thousands. Reduce the decimal value. Reduce the decimal value. Come here, close here. This possibility is also there. Okay. There are two different things. One more point is, let's say, so the values are outside. You see, the values are outside the circle. I want to pull them inside. Got my point. So the question is, this value or the label on top of it, they are coming because of the label option. Am I right? Label option. So let me go click on the label. Okay. Let me click on the label. Once I click on the label, you can see there is an option called alignment option. Alignment option is there. Okay. Alignment option is there. So in the alignment option, first one is First option is horizontal. See, first option, the upper area, this one. First option is horizontal. Second one is vertical. So first we'll focus on the horizontal way. You want the values, see here, on the left view or in the center or in the right side. So everyone needs center only, no? Okay. You want in a proper way, you want it in a reverse way, or in this way. So which one you want? Everyone needs in the proper way. So the question is, మనం కావాలని డిజైన్ పిచ్చి పిచ్చి డిజైన్ చేయకూడదు నాకు నచ్చినట్టు. So what I'm trying to say is, online people, some Telugu I will use. Already that I have explained in English also. So what I'm trying to say is, wantedly we should not disturb the representations. What happens is, see, let's say if you have the data, if you're working on your own just for time pass, you do whatever you want, some designs, whatever you want. But when you are going to express the data in front of the client, okay, in front of the manager, so if you keep like this, definitely your manager, what he will say, you know, I don't have common sense. Like, what is this? You will understand. It's how IT will be. Okay. So, so my suggestion is use the best ones. If you want to design on your own, you can design. That's a different story. But what I'm saying is will affect you. Now, this is the horizontal way. You come here, you see, no, nothing is happening. Okay, nothing is happening. But if it is a bar chart, means it will work. We can come inside, we can go outside. So come here. So manually in the pie chart, if you want to pull the values inside, the options are not there directly. So we can do it. How we can do it? Let's say, for example, just to give you, okay, the flexibility is there. But if you use the bar chart, mostly for bar charts only, we will keep inside or outside. Okay. So you can keep, if there is a bar chart, you can keep on the top, you can keep on the bottom, you can keep in the bottom area. Anywhere you can keep in the middle. Okay, in the bar, anything you can keep. So whatever you want, you can focus on it. There is no need to worry. Clear now? So this is the representation. Only one thing we have done. Okay, region by sales. Now another point is in the pie chart. The pie chart, it is expecting one more thing. What I told you, one dimension it is expecting, one dimension it is expecting, and one or two measures. What if I pass two measures, another measure also? Let's pass the dimension only. Let's say, for example, this is what is happening now. So now I will pass a segment. Let's say I will take the segment. So what is the meaning of segment? Every region in the west area, consumers are how much, corporates are how much, home offices are how much. Consumer means middle class, corporate means IT, home offices means normally the people who have business are working from home kind of people. Okay. In the west area, consumers, corporates, home offices how much. In the central area, how much. In the east area, how much, and in the south area, how much. Every region, consumers, corporate, home offices are how much. Are how much. So let me take the segment. Let me take the segment and keep it here. So we are getting individually. See, now in the same map, can we integrate? Can we integrate in the same map instead of getting four individually? So instead of getting four individually, we can use four different sheets. Logical SR. So let's see that one. Let's take the segment. Let's try to keep it in the color. Or else you can try to keep it in the detail also. So now see. Now if you observe, we got a very good point there. Let's say, see, this is west area only, no?
Yes,
Where I
come
go
on.
first? This area is there, no? West area. What I have done, I have passed the segment into detail. So I'm getting something like this. Why you are getting? Because let's say you are passing the region into the label. So that's why three options are showing you west, west, west only. Now I'm going to down click on it. I'm going to remove it here. Now I have only values now. Now I'm going to take the segment and keep it in the label. Now see what is happening. What is happening? For example, now if I take this area, now if I take this area, so let me take my mouse cursor. See, this the region belongs to West only. In that home offices, how many sales are happening? In the West area corporates, how many sales are happening? In the West area consumers, how many sales are happening? So here also South area. In the South America, consumers corporate home office, consumer corporate home office, consumer corporate home office. So you're getting the information or not? Okay? You're getting the information or not? You're getting the information. So let's go to here. Point is, point is, you can easily explain. So this upper area, see, this particular color is coming because of the central. Number one, color is coming because of the central. Blue color means central area. In the central area, you are having consumer, corporate, and home office. Doesn't matter about the size. So, sir, in this, which what size the consumer is occupying? What is the purpose of size here? So, blue color belongs to which one? Central area. In the central area, first is consumer, corporate, home office. 252.03K means what? Normally 252 means 2,52,000, 1,58,000, 91,000. Simple. So this possibility is also there. What if the lines are there? No? Whatever the lines that you see here, individual lines. So those line alignments also you can see in Power BI. Here no custom options are there. If we drag it, you can directly see the values. Okay? You understood? No? So these flexibilities are also there. Now, how this is coming? You are getting this visualization, no? So somebody tell me the math intuition. I have math intuition. Math intuition means how the tool is doing the mathematics on the back end. So you are passing already, if you see region wise sales you are having. Region wise sales already you have. In the region wise sales, you pass the segment. So now it paints like this. So now what's my point is, let's say how it is coming. How it is coming. So let me tell you that region wise, region product wise sale. Because I have the product here, I have the product here, I will use the product name. Or else if you want, I will use the consumers only because already we have done the consumers in the map. Suppose I will write here consumer, corporate, home office, consumer, home office, consumer, the corporate. Got my point? Suppose imagine this is the data. For region wise sales, we have already done. We have took the circle, west area 7 lakhs 25,000, east area, central area, south that we have done. After that, I am passing the segment into the detail. If I am passing the segment into the detail, I am getting more information. What information I am getting? Region wise consumer corporate home offices, how they are, I am going to get. Okay. You can see angle option. So see here angle option. So if you want to do any changes, there will be no changes here. So if you want to do the average, you can do average, those kind of things. Come back here, theoretical part. Now we know how many regions we are having. We are having east region, we are having western, east region, and we are having west region. Okay. So now my point is in the east region, find the east region rows. First of all, put the east region rows. Let's say, for example, this is east region row. Yes or no? Next one. This is east region row. This is east region. Yes or no? And here if I go, this is also East region. Okay. So East region rows for one. So in the East region rows also, you need to make sure. Okay. We need to make sure in the East region rows. First one, consumer related rows. Okay. Consumer related rows, corporate related rows, home office related rows. Hmm? Consumer related rows, corporate related rows, and home office related rows. So in the East area, consumer, see, in the East area, total how many rows are there? Four. In that, consumers are how many? Consumers are two consumers. So in the East area, so right here is clearly in the East area, the consumer sales. How many are there? Two. What are there? One is 120 and another one is 85. 120 plus 80, so 205. 120 plus 85 is nothing but 205. Yes or no? So here if you observe, in the East area, consumers are having how many sales? They're getting or not information. So is there any corporate people in the East area? So let's try here. East area corporates are not there. Corporates are not there in the East area. If you have those sales also, you will add. Now in the East area home office, 60 plus 40. So East area corporates 0 because they are not there in the data. But in the data which you are working, it will be there. So in the East area, home office, sales, home office is 40 plus 60. How much? 100. Yes or no? So now if you see 205 plus 100, how much you are getting? 305. Yes or no? So East area consumers are making 205 sales. East area home offices are making 100 sales. If you add both, how much you are getting? 305. Sum of the sales in the East area, how much? Matching or no? Perfect calculations. So we are getting the perfect calculation. That is what happens here. So see, first of all, you are finding out West area 7 lakhs. So 7 lakhs 25,000 sales is happening for the West area. Okay. In the West area, out of 7 lakhs 25,000, consumers how much, corporates how much, home offices how much. It is divided according to the row based. Okay, row based calculations. Now, West area corporate consumers and home. Let's say now we'll do with the West area. So, consumer, corporate, and home office. So, West area consumer sale how much? West area consumer sale how much? 135, right? Directly I'm having 135. So, West area corporate. If there only one value, I will write directly. If there is any other values, we will add it up. Okay. So West area corporate 80, right? How? 80. So West area home office. Home office sale value is how much? 110. Okay. Am I right? 110. This is 110. And home office is how much? This is 135. Oh, two corporate. Home office is not there, right? Home offices is not there. So let's make it 0. And consumers, two corporates only. So 80 plus 110, right? So 110 plus 80. So I 190. Okay. So let's add it up. So 190 plus 135. So how much? 190, 135, 5, 9, 3, 12, 325. So as we mentioned here, so West sales are how much? Here 325. Kiran already said that. So 325. Perfect calculations are not. Now, not only finding the region wise. So once you get the visualization, on top of it, if you pass any other column, row wise, proper calculations will be also done. Proper calculations will be also done. Online people following me now, all of you, all following me.
Yes, come on.
Clear, right? So that is how we are getting this visualization. I hope you understood it. Now, for today, I will tell you one more detailed content about histogram. Okay, very, very, very important. Histogram. Okay, very, very important. Okay, histogram. What the lot of people they need to understand here. What is the logic of histogram? Okay, what is the logic of histogram? I will tell you the logic of histogram. For example, this will help you in many ways. It will really help you in many ways. Let me help you in that to understand it. I will take one example here. Let me separate them here. Okay. Histogram. I'm making the mark also. It's very, very important. Okay. Histogram is very important. So histogram normally where it will help you is, for example, let's say if any incident happened, for example, any accident occurs or any train accident or something like this, any accident or anything that occurred means we will ask like old people how many are there, okay, like adult people how many are there, small children how many will be there. So in our point of view, what is the meaning of small children? From the small baby to around 15 years. So from 15 to 40, we will make them as normal adult people. Or 0 to 20, one category, 20 to 40 or 50, one category. After 50, we'll treat them like a big people. Yes or no? This is what our perception. So same concept will be done by the histogram. So histogram, I will take one column here, age column. I will take the age column. 1, 2, 7, 6, 4, 11, 14, 19, 13, 22, 24, 26, okay, 26, and 37, 39. For example, this is the data. Imagine I'm having a column which is an age column like this. Age column. So if I see the age column directly like this, I can't understand anything. What is the? It's the name of the. It's the name of the customers or the patients, whatever the data it belongs to. It's just the age values. But as the data scientist, what I will do, I will make them in a very, very detailed way. So what I will do is, first of all, so what I will do is, first I will take one axis, not a coordinate axis, just a one dimension axis. I will take one dimension axis X, okay, and I will take Y also. X and Y, okay, X axis, Y axis, and take. Total, how many values are there? Please count. Total 3, 5, 7, 9, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Total 14. Total how many? 14 values. Total in the y axis, the count will be there. In the histogram, in the most interview question, in the histogram, in the y axis, what will be there? The count. Total how many? 14, no? So I will take the 14. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on till 14 like that. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of histogram? Is histogram means nothing but bins. Bins means what do you say like boxes. For example, what I'm going to do is here 0 to 10, one box. I'm considering 10 to 20, one box. 20 to 30, one box. 30 to 40, one box. Total how many bins? Four bins. Bins means separations, boxes. Now 0 to 10, how many people are there? 0 to 10, how many are there? Total 5. So I will make the box here. So 0 to 10, how many are there? 5. Next one, 5, 10 to 20, how many are there? 4, right? Next, 20 to 30, 3. And now 2. Got my point? 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. Number of rows matching or not. So now if you show this representation, if anybody asks me, Kamal, can you tell me 20 to 30, how many, the age 20 to 30, how many people are there? Means how many? 3 people. So this is histogram. Histogram means in between the intervals. In between the intervals, how many people are there? How many people? It might be people, it might be values, anything. In between the intervals, how many are there? Understood the logic? You can split according to your needs. You can split how many you want. Concept understood, no? Now come back to the visualization. So which column we can select? Which column we can select here? I will take the quantity column. Quantity is the best one. Because if you take the sale, lot of values will be there. Profit also lot of values will be there. Let's go to the quantity column. Because first of all, well, what we have to do is, let's take the quantity column. Let me keep it here. Sum of the quantity. I told you yesterday also. Quantity means total products, so many sold. Sum means total products. 2 chairs, 2 tables, 2 computers, 2 laptops, everything. Total how many sold on that particular supermarket. I'm going to click on it. I don't need the sum. I need, don't click on it. What I will do is I will click on the count. Total how many rows? 9,994 rows are there. I will tell you this count to distinct in upcoming sections. Don't worry. So 14 is there. What is the meaning of 14? The highest customer who is buying the products are 14 products. Sir, one person will buy one product. Quantity means one. One person will buy two. Suppose I went to the supermarket. I am buying one mobile. You are coming to the supermarket. You are buying 2 chairs. Some other person is coming to the supermarket. He is buying 14 tables. What is the highest quantity? Okay. So total 14. The things is total 14 are there. The highest is 14. Let's say what I am doing here is I am going to take the quantity into the histogram. So I'm going to take the quantity. I'm going to keep anywhere. Go to the show me option. If I go to the show me option, can you see the histogram? Only one column. So histogram supports only one column. Only one numerical column. One numerical column on the x-axis. Sir, what about on the y-axis? On the y-axis, what will be there? Now you tell me. On the y-axis. In the x-axis, you are having the data. Okay. In the y-axis, that is what I told now. Now see, suppose this is a quantity column. Total how many are there? Total how many values are there? 14. There also total how many values are there? Count. Count will be maintained on the y-axis. Suppose if I take here 9,994 rows are there. Sir, okay, now see 0 to 5 products how many are buying, 5 to 10, this kind of things, you can make it clearly. But defaultly it will give you 8 bills. Defaultly it will give you 8 bills, okay? Defaultly it will give you 8 bills. So the question is here, the question is, you understood the quantity? In the quantity column, why 14 is coming? Normally why 14 is coming? Some people buying one product, some people buying three products, some people buying five products at a time, some people are buying 14 products. So I'm taking the quantity column on the x-axis. I'm taking the quantity column on the x-axis. I'm taking y-axis the count. So the bins are in not a proper way here. So what I'm going to do here is, let's say somewhere you will get a column. Can you see here? A new option is created. Don't click on it. And I think I can use edit option if I'm not wrong. Yes. In the edit option, I will remove because defaultly it is giving me. I want only three bins. I want only three bins. Okay. You can see the minimum and maximum values. Yes or no? Minimum value is one. The minimum product, the person is buying one product. The maximum person, how is buying 14 products. One person is buying 14 products. And worst case, the customer is buying one product. So this is in the x-axis or y-axis? This is in the x-axis. Let's say number of people who buy the three products means will be in the count of y-axis. What my point? I'm going to take them into three bins. So let's say three bins means total 14, right? I think we can take from 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 14, 15 like that. 0 to 5 products. How many people are buying? 5 to 10 products. How many people are buying? 10 to 15. How many people are buying? Got my point? I'm going to click on OK. 0 to 3301 quantity. 3, comma, 3, comma, 0, 1. You can see here count of the quantity. Count of the quantity is number of, what is it? Products, total quantity is how much? 37,000 products are selling total. 37,000 products are selling. In that, 3,000 is coming from here, 4,000 is coming from here, 1,400 is coming here. So we can check the bins. We can reduce the bins also. Let's say, for example, go to the bins here, go to the edit option. You can change the bins. Okay. Where you will use this one is not here. Basically, in the representation purpose, you won't use the histogram. Whenever you are doing the analysis, if you want to see mainly age column, So if there is any customers, if you want to find out like the people who are more than 50, the age 50, okay. So with the help of histogram, we can easily find it. Okay, you can give the bins, but high level customers it won't come. Like if you give the three, the data outlier kind of things. Those things we call them as outliers. So they will be expansion. That also we can remove using Python. I will tell you how to remove the outliers. Everything will be connected here. So one chart, if it is not able to solve in Python, we can solve it. There, if it is not able to perform well, here we can visualize very, very clearly. You can see here. So let's say, for example, so total bins are how much? You can see here. So quantity is 0. You can see count of the quantity. You can see here. You can see here. Okay. You can here customize the options. So this is the more intuitions into the data, like histogram, or we can say the region wise product sales or region wise sales, and yesterday's state wise sales. So till here, guys, if you have any doubts, online people also definitely you can ask. Online people, any doubts you can ask. All clear, guys? Okay, I will upload the PPT, everything within 10 minutes into the drive. We correct from there. Please work on it. If there is any query, you can connect with me at any time. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow, same time.